Hi, Jamie here, and I'm just wondering if we can talk about being compassionate with ourselves. I feel like we're really hard on ourselves, and the things that we say in our head, like just like, oh, why would you do that? Oh, you're so this, you're so that. Why would you do that? Why would you think that? That kind of stuff is just, first of all, not productive, counterproductive to what we're trying to do in this world to lift ourselves up, to lift others up. Not going to be helpful to have that be the inner monologue. Um, I I don't know why or where we decided that this was an okay way to talk to ourselves because we don't talk to other people like this. Like most of us, the way we talk to ourselves in our head, we don't speak that way to even our enemies, let alone our friends or people we love or people we're trying to help or try to help move towards a goal. And if we're trying to move towards goals, and we had a friend that was over our shoulder being like, "Oh, you suck. Why'd you choose to do that? Why would you do that? That's so stupid. Oh, you're so stupid. Oh, you're lazy. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. Oh, you messed up here. You messed up there. Why did you do that?" You wouldn't even not be friends with somebody who did that. You'd be like, you know what? Peace out. You're lame, right? But that's how we talk to ourselves in our head all the time. And why do we do that to ourselves? I don't understand. Um, yeah, I would never speak to somebody the way that I oftentimes speak to myself in my head. And I know I'm not even as hard on myself as many people are. And so I just want to challenge everybody here today to be more compassionate with yourself. Please be loving. Even if you need to step outside and be like, if you make a mistake, step outside of yourself a little bit and say, okay, how would I respond if this was a person that I love that just experienced this? And I want you to respond to yourself in that same way. What would you say to them? Would you tell them you're an idiot? Probably not. You'd probably say, like, that's okay. No big deal. Move on. Next. Let's do the next thing. Next item on the list of things to do, or just move on, or laugh it off, shake it off, Taylor Swift style. Um, Chances are your default response is not to berate them and call them names and tell them how dumb they are because that that that's not going to help them move forward, and it's not helping you move forward either. I'm not saying that we need to like float through life thinking like, oh, everything I do is gold and da da da, which I'm actually totally cool with. But um, you just say, that was a mistake and that's okay. And I'm going to move on. How can I fix it? Like, where can I go from here? Not spend even 30 seconds on talking bad about yourself before you move to the next thing. Just be like, I'm a person and people make mistakes. And um, I'm going to move on here. Like, what can I learn from this experience? Whether it's small or big, and then move on to the next. And then give yourself props for being compassionate with yourself and for being kind to yourself and for understanding that and allowing yourself to be a human being. So, going along with being compassionate to yourself is I also feel like we're running ourselves ragged. Like, we're so busy doing this, doing that, being all the things to all the people, right? So, another thing I would like to challenge you to do is to engage in some self care. I don't care if I mean, it can be as grand as you lay in bed all day for one day, cool. You watch movies, you go for a jog because you haven't gone for a jog, you take a bath, you wear an outfit that's like your nicest outfit, whatever that means to you. It can be, or it can be like, I sat with my eyes closed for 3 minutes, and that's 3 more minutes of self care than I did yesterday. That is a win. This is not an all or nothing situation. This is compassion. You don't just give out, oh, this person has to get like every single piece of me or they get nothing. No, that's not how it works. So it's not all or nothing. Just do better than you did yesterday. That's it. That's it. And you're only in competition with yourself. Like, it's not what your neighbor did or what your best friend did or what your sister did or anything. It's just you. It's just you. So be better than you were yesterday. That's it. And I don't care if that just means that today I did 4 jumping jacks and yesterday I only did 3. It can be that simple. It really can. And then give yourself the props that you deserve and just say, like, good for me. Like, I'm really making things happen. And rather than berate yourself, oh, I didn't do enough, it wasn't good enough, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm over it. Let's stop. So the 2 things that I am challenging you to do today: number 1, when you notice yourself start with those negative comments in your head, switch it up, pretend you're talking to someone that you love. Hopefully, eventually, you will be a person that you love, and so it will be easier. And say, that's okay. It was a mistake, and we're going to move on. And then the other thing is to engage in any sort of anything that you can call self-care. I honestly don't care what it is, as long as the purpose of it is self-care. Okay, the sole purpose of it is, I am doing this because I love myself. I'm taking steps toward loving myself. And I am doing this for the sole reason of filling me up and giving back to me so that I can move forward and do the things that I want to do. Okay? Thank you so much. I'd love to hear comments and ideas that you have and how this goes for you and how you feel about it. So please let me know. And I will catch you guys later. Hopefully I'll see you on jamieboots.com.